Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 23rd to March 1st, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. And if you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's located in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. If you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading and then unmute it when I pick up the singing bowl. That way you will still have all the healing energy wash over you. You just won't have to hear it. All right, now let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Libra, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh, strength. The strength is coming out a lot this week, which is also very strong Leo energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, interesting, the 3 of Wands, the Lovers, which has also been coming out a lot this week. This is Gemini energy, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, angels and spirit guides, the 6 of Swords, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, the Fool, angels and spirit guides, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. So there's a real feeling of like shedding the old, releasing what is no longer wanted in your life. With the 10 of Wands, you are putting down a burden you just don't want to be carrying anymore. It's like, nope, I'm not doing this. And it brings you to the Wheel of Fortune. The repeat of the number 10 right in a row is a completion of a cycle. It's a completion of a cycle when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your fire, when it comes to your determination. The Wheel of Fortune opens things up to you. You're seeing things differently. With the King of Wands, this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's claiming your fire, it's claiming your passion, but it's also linking you to the Strength card that is crowning this whole entire reading. So the Strength here, Strength card represents Leo energy, time frame July 23rd to August 22nd. And there's a slaying of dragons during this time, something that has kept you down, kept you scared, kept you overwhelmed. And there is a real sense of claiming what it is that you want within your life and for yourself. There's strength through kindness and through love that is coming forward. It brings you to the Lovers right here, the strong Gemini energy that is also coming forward. But the strength is claiming your voice. It's knowing what it is that you want and letting your heart guide you forward. There's also the sense of embracing kind of the fantastical during this time, where people would say like, oh no, that's just, that can't be, that's just a fairy story type of thing. And it is letting that which people would doubt become part of your reality. Like, oh no, you could never start that business. Oh no, you could never travel to that place. Oh no, you could never get that promotion, type of thing. They'll think like, oh, it's as real as a fairy story. And now it's like, no, I'm claiming that power. I'm moving forward. I'm embracing my strength. Now, are there things you're going to have to be mindful of during this week? Yes. One is being absolutely overloaded when it comes to work. So you can have a lot put on you. You have to get this done. Deadlines can be coming in, expectations. It can be really intense. So an acknowledgement of that, but also a lessening of your load, meaning be mindful of what you're taking on. Be mindful of what you're saying yes to. You do not have to say yes to everything, though you'll feel like you do. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm disappointing them if I don't. But if you lessen the load and you start setting those boundaries, you are going to see that the world opens up to you. Now, whether that's at work, whether that's at home, whether that's just for yourself. Like, I know personally, sometimes when I get really, really stressed, I'm like, you know what I have to do? Things that I really like. But instead of doing them calmly and funly is that a word? And with joy, I do them with like this, putting more things on my list and having to get them done, and then I don't enjoy them anymore. And I see that energy here for you too, Libra. It's like, don't put things on the list that are too much, that overburden you. One thing at a time. Step forward in your energy, step forward in yourself. There's so much that's changing, and it's also because you're saying what is sacred to you, what you will spend your energy on, and what is not. With the Elder of Wands, there's fire and passion here. Now, there's fire sign energy, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can be connecting with somebody who has fire sign energy in their chart, okay, or who is a fire sign energy. But this is going to be a person who is defined as very, very passionate. They get passionate, they get very involved in things, they use a lot of hand gestures, they're very intense, they want to move things forward. So that's going to be the way that it's like, oh, this person, like, pay attention to this person. With the King of Fire as well, they can have a bit of a temper, so do be mindful about this. But I also see it as somebody who is changing from being so involved in something that it's like all of themselves, right? It represents them instead of something that they are doing. And now they are leaving that behind, like having other things represent themselves instead of their own being. And their passion is going to lead you forward. So that's very interesting. With the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles is a poverty mentality. So do be mindful about this. And this can be around work. And you might not even realize it. It's kind of like, oh, I can only reach this high. I can only go this far. So that is going to be something that you are also seeing, that you are gaining the strength and gaining the understanding to leave behind. The Five of Pentacles is also feeling like you are on the outside looking in. What in your life and what for you do you feel like you're on the outside looking in at? Because here we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is ships coming in, ships coming out, new opportunities coming your way. It's like the potential for greatness is right there. But we can deny ourselves this greatness by being too burdened down and just not believing that it's for us. And I know, people sit there and they say, oh no, I'm calling in the blessings. Yes, but are you calling in the best blessings, even subconsciously, like deep down in your soul? Are you saying, I deserve this? Because sometimes, we're calling in the blessings, but then we're remembering our parents saying, oh no, you're not as talented as your brother or your sister, oh no, you're not going to do X, Y, Z. And we don't realize that voice is sabotaging us. There are new connections coming in, and this time walking forward and saying, I am worthy. I am worthy of all success and all prosperity and all power. It brings us to the Lovers. It brings us to very strong Gemini energy, but also a duality of ourselves, connecting with the Mercury energy, just as we're connecting with the Mars energy is it Mars energy? With Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. It's the sun energy. I was like, no, Mars is Aries. By the sun energy with Leo, we're letting ourselves shine. We're letting ourselves be a spotlight, and we're letting ourselves embrace our voice and our words. We're letting ourselves embrace our thoughts. And it is a sense of embracing the duality of ourselves, knowing that we're interested in more than one thing, knowing that there's a complexity to us. With the Page of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, we need to be students of our heart and what we love. This is also saying to us, listen to your inner child self, okay? When was what you loved told that it was silly? Did you reach out your arms to be hugged when you were little and the person walked away from you? What is the heart's wound that we carry that makes us doubt ourselves as we walk forward? Because it brings us to the Six of Swords. It brings us to gathering up our knowledge, gathering up our information, and moving forward with childlike innocence, guided by the excitement of what we love, of what we desire, embracing the duality of ourselves, and also knowing that, yes, Gemini energy in the realm of the zodiac is a younger energy. And it's having that excitement and that questioning and saying, okay, yeah, I might flip over to this and then want to seek out more information about this thing and then back to that thing and have so many curiosities going on during this time, but those curiosities are feeding you. They're embracing your soul. They're moving you forward. And you're going to see that they're all aligned. They all weave together in the end. You're taking a leap of faith towards what you want. The Fool comes forward and says, okay, I'm going for this. I'm taking this jump. I'm going after it. We can be afraid of what people think. Libra, we have a tendency to be afraid of what people will think. Why? Air sign energy thinks too much about it. Earth sign energy will be like, oh, is this prosperous? Fire sign energy will get mad that it isn't happening soon enough. Water sign energy will, pour their heart into it. And then if other people reject it, they walk away. So we have our ways of looking at things that are important to see and understand. Here, we think too much. We're going to get in our own head, and we can get caught up in pettiness that if we jump, if we go for it, it won't matter. We'll break through it. But if we don't, the pettiness becomes bigger and bigger, and we question ourselves more and more. We have the repeat of the number 10 here, and we have the repeat of the number 5. 5 is a freedom number. We want to break free, and we want to step into ourselves and what we want. And that is the biggest thing here. We want to step into what we want for our lives and how we want to move forward. The repeat of the number 6 is a nurturing number. It's connecting with what we love. It's connecting with those that we can care for, we can nurture, we can be there with, but it's also connecting with our inner heart and what is deeply and sacredly important to us. And it's getting back to basics. This week is going to be really important to get back to the basics of what you love and what empowers you, Libra. It moves us then to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Condor. It says, hold the highest version of your life. Hold the highest vision of your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles, and you do. But keep what you want. Keep the highest vision of your success and your prosperity, and meditate on that. Visualize it. Bring it forward. All right, with your love, with your passion. You're ruled by Venus. This is very important for you. All right. And see where the doubts creep in. See where you sit there and your inner voice, your inner body says, oh no, I can't possibly do this. Oh no, that's just not possible. Why? Or when you visualize it, when you're stepping forward in that visualization, are you also visualizing the different ways that you can fail? I mean, I know that happens to me when I'm visualizing something and it'll be like, oh, this comes in and ruins it, and that comes in and ruins it. And I remember hearing somebody say, look at all the different ways you can fall apart and see you conquering it. But if you visualize yourself seeing it fall apart, or seeing the struggles and the hurdles, are you manifesting the struggles and the hurdles and also manifesting the fact that you can conquer it, and it will just take you longer? I think you are. So seeing and knowing that spirit will bring in the lessons that need to be taught. We don't need to make them up for ourselves. It brings us then to our chakra message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, so we have 2 energies coming forward. This is the throat chakra, and this is the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above our crown. The throat chakra is listening, okay? As an air sign energy, communication is very important to us. And when we think of the throat chakra, at least I know when I think of the throat chakra, I always thought of talking, becoming a better talker, communicator in that sense. But to be a really good communicator, to really embrace our throat chakra, we have to listen. Listen to what's being said, but also listen to the energy of the room, listen to the energy of ourselves, and know and move forward. Listening. In our world where everybody has an opinion and shouts louder than the next person, listening becomes a superpower. And if we can listen, we can change our world. We can. We can listen to ourselves and what we deeply want. We can listen to what, people are actually saying to us instead of what, kind of what they're trying to say or what they're kind of hedging around. And it brings us to universal light, connecting with the universe, connecting with our passion and our desires. Open up the world to us. Universal light, the way you connect with the soul star chakra is by bouncing. And I know that sounds so funny, but put your arms over your head, okay? If you can. If you can't, then visualize it and bounce. Bounce from your knees, not on your feet, not like bouncing on the balls of your feet, but bounce from your knees, kind of like if you're doing it with your arms, like from your elbows, right? Letting your legs move. Hold the arms over your head and it will release any negative energy. It will also bring forward, like this week, there's a lot of chaotic energy that wants to come forward that I'm picking up on. And it's like, like, just do this, just go for it. And you need to calm down and you need to center yourself. So the bouncing will be very, very good. You can also, of course, always tap your tailbone, tap your kidneys, releasing any negative energy. And it brings us to listening, humming. Humming activates the throat chakra, it activates the thyroid, it activates the vagus nerve, it calms you down, and it centers you. So both things to do, hum and bounce. You can bounce at home, though, if you are, like, oh my gosh, that's so silly. So let's see here the energy that we need to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides. This is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So remember how Spirit said, we're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed, so I'm going to do things that are fun for me, but I'm going to take on too many things. That's exactly it. Like, we are going to have a really hard time saying no to things. We're going to be like, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. And then we're going to burn out. Actually, it's almost like we start the week a little bit burnt out, a little bit overwhelmed. So just acknowledging that and knowing that we have to go slow. Sleep is going to be super important, and yet it's going to be something that we're like, oh no, I can do that later. Like, oh no, I'm fine on 5 hours of sleep. We're not going to be. If you can sleep longer, if you can get the full 8 hours, that's going to be the best for us. Maybe even longer, just to really repair your body and connect with your soul. And you might find also that you're having some weird dreams. Just know that that is your body, like, downloading everything that it hasn't downloaded, like it hasn't processed, and it's processing it now. Our subconscious spirit message is the starling, and it says, now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. And that is so important. It is time to connect with the world and to open up the doors and say, I'm stepping into the beauty of the world, and I am empowered with the world. And it moves us to our chakra energy, which is the solar plexus chakra. And that is trusting our gut. It's self-mastery. It is trusting our gut. It is believing in ourselves, and is moving forward in that power. The way that we connect with our solar plexus chakra is to interlace our fingers and then to rub a circle over our tummy. And that helps to really embrace the solar plexus chakra and calm the solar plexus chakra. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. That's exactly what Spirit just had us talking about. The Four of Swords. It's not wanting to sleep, and it's not honoring our story. It's going to be really important to sleep and to know that the dreams that you have, though they could be like wacky, like wacky dreams can come, they are working out your story in a way that your subconscious understands. And that's going to be very important for you. It moves you then, to your subconscious tarot message, and it's the High Priestess. The veil is being lifted from your eyes. You're seeing secrets. You're seeing a deeper connection to the universe, to your soul, to yourself. And you're opening up the door in a very powerful and very, personal, empowering way. The High Priestess is also your psychic self connecting with the world and being able to feel the energy and understand that people on the spirit side of this veil are connecting to you and wanting you to succeed. You're going to feel your angels around you. You're going to feel your spirit guides around you. You're going to feel protected, and you're going to feel seen. And you're not necessarily going to know why. And you can think like, oh, this is silly, right? I'm confident for no reason. No, you are confident for the reason that you have an army in the spirit world rooting for you and guiding you forward. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of you. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. Have a blessed week. Bye.